So I just created a back to school activity that I thought would work really well for any student who will be using Google Apps or G Suite during our distance learning time. And so I wanted to share it because I thought it was such a great idea. So a lot of the times we have students make these all about me posters and hang them around the classroom so we can look at them, for the first couple of weeks of school while getting to know each individual student. And it's just, time that you can fill up with a more of an arts and craft type of a lesson at the beginning of the year. But now that we're not going to be in person, I thought, how could we do something similar on the computer? And that's when I came up with this very simple idea of just creating the profile picture for student accounts. Right now I'm using just my own avatar, but a lot of times I've seen my students add pictures of other things, and I thought, what a great way to get to know your student and introduce them to Google Slides and how it works. So I put this up on my store. Feel free to look at it. It's for a free download, but I just created a quick Google Slides that kids can use to design. So the last three here, I have the little thing telling you can't move the circle. I put the circle embedded into the background, so that way you may need to make it this way for your students. That way they can't change it. It's outlined perfectly, so all you need to do is download as a JPEG and then upload it. And I'll show you how to do that at the end of this video. But I just wanted to point that out, that three of them you cannot move the circle, but the top three you can in case they wanted to change the color. So I would, well, first of all, I guess I would encourage my students to use a picture of themselves, and a lot of kids may not have one, but you can take it right then. So I would show them that you can insert an image by using the camera, and if they're using a Chromebook, you can allow, and if you have a webcam, oh, well, mine's not working because I'm using it in this video, but my picture would show up here and I could actually take a picture of myself right then and add it. But let's see if I can use a different one. I'll just use this. Okay, well, this would be a picture, obviously an actual picture of your student, but you could show them how you can, using Shift, and you can change the size of the image. You could even crop it. And you would basically spend a day allowing your student to design their own profile icon. You could put images, you could show them how to add text, they could write their name, they could, add in pictures of things that they like from the internet. So let's say I'm really into photography, I could show them how to search the web. For images that then I can just from here drag and drop into my picture. So it would just be a great opportunity, I think, for students to be able to create an all about me, but one that's used throughout the year. That way when students, actually I'll go ahead and just keep going with this and make it as an example. It won't be very detailed, and obviously I would expect students to spend more time on theirs than I am right now, but just for the sake of the video, do this relatively quickly. Okay, so let's say this is what I want my icon to look like. I would then encourage all my students, and they could even watch this video, you're going to download it as a JPEG. Make sure you have the slide that you wanted to download. Now I can actually, from here, click on my current icon, and there's the little camera button. All I have to do is upload what I just did. There it is. I'm going to have to drag the sides to fill. But now when I set it as my profile, I can refresh. Now you can see my icon, the one that I just made. And these are next to the kids' names in Google Classroom and any other Google apps. And so it's kind of a way to still personalize each student, but on the computer. So hopefully this is helpful to somebody else, but I thought it was a great idea. So again, I'm just going to upload this template onto my Teachers Pay Teachers, but you can download it for free. All right, hopefully that helped.